welcome back to A You're Doing the Most. I am your host, Cinnamon J. That's Cinnamon Jaye. And today you get nobody but my lovely self and my super adorable favorite producer in the whole United States of America, Charles.
What's going on? What's going on?
So of course we're gonna start with a little bit of game of this and that, but today we're gonna keep it homecoming style. Y'all know I went to the Prairie A&M University, as well as the great and the most amazing producer out there in the world, Charles.
PB.
You know. So it's gonna be some PV questions for the this and that. You ready?
Smile.
All right, PV or TSU?
PB. without question.
I'm dead. Why would I even put that on there? Look, it's so crazy. I'm gonna do PV, of course, because I went to PV, but I think TSU is a dope ass school too. I'm here for all the HBCUs. You know, we gotta put positive to all of those. And I think it's also dope that, TSU is in the middle of the city. So like if you wanna have like the city life and the college life, TSU is a good school.
The only other HBCU I'm really rocking with is Howard University. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta, throw a shout out to Howard.
To Howard?
Yeah, Howard.
See, I'm gonna have to give a shout out to Langston. That's in Oklahoma. That's the only other HBCU I'm fucking with is Langston. Alright, so Kappas or Omegas?
I'm gonna have to go Kappas on that one.
Kappas?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Kappas on that one too. But see, that's tough. The Kappas was finer. I mean, no, maybe I'm gonna go with the Kappas because a lot of my friends are Kappas. The Deltas or the AKs?
Definitely going Deltas on that one.
Absolutely. My mom's a Delta, so definitely going with the ladies with the pyramid. Hey. All right, homecoming week or Spring Fest week?
Homecoming.
Absolutely. But Spring Fest, it does get lit depending on the time. But yeah, definitely homecoming. Okay, Catfish Fridays or Oxtails out the staff lounge? See? It takes a special Prairie View person to know about them oxtails they used to hit at what was it called? It wasn't the MSC, it was next to the MSC, it was just for the staff. It was like, I don't remember the damn name, but if you went to PV, it was like ducked off. So some people didn't even know that damn thing exists, but when I graduated, I worked for the school, and I found out about that cute little spot, and some kids knew about it, and I was upset that nobody told me about it. So I'm gonna go with Catfish Friday.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do Catfish myself.
I'm doing Catfish. I skipping class for Hump Day or for Fuentes Thursdays?
Fuentes Thursdays. Thursdays. Yeah.
Oh my God, Fuentes used to be so lit.
Say, man, I'm telling you right now, like that probably was, man, we had some great times out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Say, I know y'all wasn't sleeping on Eric's, was y'all?
Oh, what? I go to Eric's every year, right across the street. They drinks are so good.
Man,
we go to Eric's every homecoming, like dead ass. We go before we go tailgate on that Saturday. We go to Eric's at like 10 or 11. We always meet at Eric's. That's so crazy. Eric's is super slept on. All right, Q Club or Knights of Columbus?
Oh, Knights of Columbus. Well, Knights of Columbus. Not two.
We going Knights. I'm gonna go with the Q Club. The Q Club used to be so lit. 101 used to fucking have the Q Club so lit. I'll never forget. Tanisha used to be the bartender. She used to have them chocolate Thursday shots. Them chocolate Thursday shots used to have us real big time wasted. I'm gonna go with the Q Club.
Already.
All right, a baby doll party or a tent party?
Ooh. You know what? I guess since I gotta choose from those,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to say though, my actual choice wasn't even a choice.
What was your actual choice?
My actual choice is gonna have to be that Toga. I'm sorry, that Toga.
Dang, I didn't even get to that question yet. It's on there.
Oh, okay.
All right, it's baby doll or tent party. I said baby doll or tent party.
Okay, let's see. Okay.
You going too fast.
Baby doll, man.
I'm gonna go baby dome too. Baby dome party is just different. Like 10 parties was lit, but it was just so crowded in there. The baby dome, you could be all over that bitch. Niggas was in the stadiums, niggas was on the floor. People was all through the baby dome. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely go with baby dome. All right.
See, I'm not a real big fan of outside, so that's why I couldn't really.
Me neither. That got to be the Capricorn in you, because I'm not with the outside shit either. I don't. Yeah, I don't do outside. All right. So beer pong, a good game of beer pong, or down to Four Loco.
I'm actually gonna do both.
You need both of them.
For those who know me, both of them.
I'm a downer for Loco. I ain't gonna lie. For Locos used to be lit back in the day. I never forget I used to have my best friend Dorian. He was older than us, of course, so he would have to go buy our for Locos. I would be like, Dorian, please, can you buy me? I'd just be like 8 of them, cause just be like me and the girls. Like everybody just had one. Them hoes just be like $2-3. What? That shit to get you Barbie, you need to go you be in the party like
$2-3. Where was y'all getting them from?
PV Groceries.
Oh no. See,
Was it
we
PV
going up the
Groceries?
street. See, we were going up the
The
street
gas
on
station.
1382.
See, we going.
But see, I had
How
a
much
car.
was yours?
I had a car. How much was yours?
Like $2.
Shoot, no, that was like $1.89.
Oh, see, we wasn't.
Yeah, we was getting it for the
Well, see,
low.
we also had to pay that.
No,
We also had to pay the premium. Thank you for going for me, Tex, because we was underage.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah. All right, so this is the last question. Toga or a phone party?
All right, well, we already, picked that one, but just for the sake of the show.
Toga. Yeah, I'm gonna go
And see,
with
the crazy
Toga.
part about it is like, the toga part, I was in that bad, but that was before I even got my 6-pack. You know what I'm saying? But if I had a 6-pack back then, boy, I would have been killing.
Man, so that toga party just different. Like just getting dressed up for the toga, like going to go buy fabric to fucking make a toga. Like it was just the whole experience to me. But that KK side phone party used to be crazy. Like I can't lie, that KK side phone party used to be off the chain. But toga just different. Like they don't even have toga no more. I mean, shit, school don't exist no more. But yeah, they stopped doing toga. I think my year. I think they did one more toga after us, and then that was it. Like, I don't think it's been a toga. I think the last toga was like toga 7 or something like that, but it ain't been one since. But yeah, so that's it for my little homecoming, this or that. I wanted to do like homecoming because I know it's been like was homecoming supposed to be last week or this week, but since COVID came, we don't really have like a real homecoming. So I know like a lot of like party promoters been trying to like put on
virtual homecoming.
yeah. I know a lot of party promoters in like Dallas and like Houston and San Antonio, like where a lot of people from Prairie View State, they've been trying to do like little events, and I appreciate that. Like I haven't been to one because I've been traveling, but I think that's dope that they still trying to do something, even though we can't do something. So yeah, I wanted to do like a little homecoming shout out, because I just love my Prairie View days. Those were fun, and I hate that we couldn't have a real homecoming. So yeah. But let's get into these cute little topics. So the first thing I want to talk to you about, I really want to know what you think. So who paid for the first date?
Okay. First date?
Yeah.
Dutch. Well, I mean, I say that because like it depends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it depends. Who asks who to go?
Okay. On the first date, I don't think it matters who asks who.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
What?
Yeah, it definitely does.
But the thing is what females is asking dudes on dates?
Really? So you mean to tell me? Come on now.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I'm in a relationship, so yes, I do things, for my relationship. Like, hey, babe, like, let's do a date night. Or, what, babe, I'm not going to cook tonight. Like, I cook every night. So, what, babe, I'm not going to cook. Or he'd be like, what, babe, take the night off. Let's go out. But I just feel like the first date, Dutch.
Yeah. I mean, it like, okay, so, like, if a girl asks me to go on a date, like, I don't expect her to just pick up the bill. You know what I'm saying? So, if she asks me to go on a date, then I'm gonna pay, for myself. Because I don't really know what it's gonna be.
I'm gonna pay
I don't
for
know
myself.
what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
hold on, wait. So you telling me? So okay, let's just say for instance, you meet a girl, LaQuisha, right? Mm-hmm. She bad, cute girl, whatever. Y'all rapport, dope, all that shit. Like she cute. Y'all got a vibe. She say, you know what? Well, I guess how do they ask? Do they say you want to go eat?
Well, no. Most times when a girl wants to take you on a date, she'll probably say something like, if you're not doing nothing, I'm going to. And then.
Well, that's not a date though. If she's just going there, you meeting her there. Y'all just meeting up at where she going. That's not a date. A date is, hey, Cinnamon, what you doing tomorrow? I'm not doing nothing. Or hey, Friday, you busy at 8? No, I'm not busy. Well, let's go meet me at Papados. Or can I take you on a date to Papados? I guess the thing is do men still date?
Yes.
I mean, I guess how much is it dating though if y'all going Dutch on the bill?
Mm. Okay, well, see, it's like I said, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It depends on who asks who. So if she asks me, then I'll say, okay, I'm not busy.
Uh-huh.
How are we doing it?
Okay.
So you gotta lay.
Oh, you asked that before y'all get there?
Yeah, you gotta lay it out.
Oh.
See, I done had too many different situations where it wasn't fully clear,
Uh-huh.
and I don't want to get caught up in that anymore. So
Gotcha.
I need everything laid out up front.
It's black and white. It ain't no damn gray areas. We gonna figure this out before we get there.
Yes, ma'am.
So I guess what I asked who paid for the first day. I guess once you're in a relationship, then what?
Okay, so once you get into a relationship,
Uh-huh.
I believe in it being 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's like I'm gonna take care of you,
Right.
but you're gonna take care of me at the same time.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like in my relationships, we used to like almost play like a game with it
Uh-huh.
because we both had money.
Right.
So when you're dealing with somebody who's got
Them
money,
the best ones when y'all both got money, so you ain't
Yeah.
gotta worry about shit. It don't matter who. It don't matter where we going, because
exactly.
we both
So
got
it's
money.
like,
So who cares?
yeah.
Mhm.
So you pretty much play a game. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And most times we'll let the waiter decide. Yeah.
Who they bring the bill to?
Exactly.
I can't stand no waiter that put the bill in front of the girl. When they bring that little black thing and they just slide it in front of her, like, are you kidding me? Like, I've literally been sitting at a dinner and across from my nigga, and the waiter would come back and be like, I would look at him so fast, like, you really blew your tip that fast. Imagine thinking you was gonna get a good tip, then boom, you put the bill in front of my face. Because regardless of if I'm paying or not, he not gonna tip you what he was gonna tip you because you being disrespectful. So yeah.
Wow. Well, see, it's not really a thing of disrespect.
I think
you know
it
what I'm
is
saying?
though.
Nah.
I think it's because regardless of if I was to pay, right? Because I agree with you. I'm in a relationship and it's 50-50, but it's like what you said. We both got money. So it's not a thing that where it's like, I need him to do stuff for me. Like, I like to do things for him. Like, I thoroughly enjoy texting my nigga, like, you know what, babe, take the night off, or you know what, I'm a cook, or you know what, let's go eat, let's go on a date. Like, I love doing shit like that. Like, even last night, I'm like, some chill shit, like, let's just go up the street, let's go get something to eat. We ain't even gotta, let's not stay in the house, let's get out type shit. Like, I love that shit. So I love when it is that way, when y'all are in a relationship and y'all both got shit going on. So y'all can really mob like that, because that shit is actually fun. It sucks when you in a relationship, or when I hear females talking, it's, oh, this nigga, if the nigga don't do this, or if the nigga don't do that, then I can't fuck with him, or if he don't buy me this, da 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 da. Oh, you know what that's about to bring me to? This Birkin topic.
Ooh.
The Birkin bag topic. But we gonna finish talking about the date. So you think that it should be 50-50 once you're in a relationship? And you think the same thing for bills?
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, no. Well, see the thing.
What you think about bills? Uh-huh.
Okay, when it comes to bills,
Uh-huh.
so it's like the way I've always done it is the
Mhm.
only way that it works.
You pay the rent
for
and
me.
she pay the utilities.
Well, yeah, you pretty much split it up.
Mm-hmm.
How you guys are gonna split it up? You know what I'm saying? I figure that the only way to get somebody to fully invest into a situation
Uh-huh.
is if they have to spend their own dollar.
I agree.
Like if they're not spending any money, then they're not gonna take it serious.
I don't even, well, see, I wouldn't agree 100%, but I do see where you come from.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they won't be invested, but I just feel like you just a moocher. Like, I feel like females that think that a man, like, I definitely agree, like, a man should provide. I think the man should pay the rent. Like, I think the man, like, there are things, I do think there are gender roles, right? But I don't think that a man should then still have to do everything. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like we put so much on black men. Like, we want them to do everything. Like, they gotta be phenomenal dads, they gotta be phenomenal providers, they gotta be phenomenal in every fucking area, and it's like, we don't help them do shit. And I feel like, I think some of the black queens, we gotta take a little bit of slack off of them a little bit. Of course, I think they should do a lot.
No, it's some black queens out there that's taking some slack off.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing.
Okay.
They really are making it, you know what I'm saying, making it livable for some of us. Even though we scared to death when we go outside, they are making it livable for us.
I love that.
We appreciate y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be the first one to say we really appreciate y'all for that.
So what do you think about the whole Birkin talk? Or did you see anything about the whole Birkin bag conversation? I know I don't know if this is what exactly started it, but this is what caught my attention was when Cardi was so this is when Cardi and Offset was broken up at the time, and she had posted I think it was like around her birthday, and she had posted a picture of her like in her closet, beautiful closet by the way, and she's like turning around by her bags, and she like pick a color. And then Offset commented and said, well, I bought 14 of them or something. And he posted his receipts and all this stuff, blah, 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 whatever. That's when I call one of the conversation. But it's been a continuous thing at this point for at least maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. We've been talking about Birkin bags.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Well, for me, I think what you buy a person in a relationship, that's not important. It's not really important. So I didn't really buy into it. I don't care about it. I think when it comes to relationships, it's really all about how you treat that person. You know, because anybody can buy anybody anything.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but how you treat somebody, that shit takes real energy.
Absolutely.
It takes real energy.
Great. I literally was just having this conversation with my mom, and I tell you, you know how much energy it takes to be nasty to a person, like to be like to be ugly. Not like be an ugly person as far as looks go, but just having ugly energy. Like you don't say thank you, you don't say please, you don't say you're welcome. You know, excuse me. You know, small things like yeah. It takes a lot of energy to be an ugly person. But yeah, I don't get into. This gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna say it and then I'm gonna clear it up later. I don't really get into material things. um, but my love language is receiving gifts. So, yeah, I don't think, or I guess I love gifts and I love to expensive things, but I guess it's things that's necessary. Like to me, I mean, I can't afford a Birkin. I'll never lie and act like, oh, I can afford a Birkin because I can't. I can't afford a Birkin, but I do think that's a crazy thing that we're talking about. Like it's a bunch of black people talking about and arguing about who can afford this very white Caucasian brand. Like we're not arguing about who supported the latest underground anything, underground clothing line, underground music company, none of that. Like we're not arguing about supporting us. We arguing about motherfucking making the white people more richer. Got you. Like it's like to me, I think that's what did it for me was that argument. Like I don't think it's nothing wrong with her showcasing the stuff that her husband got her or whatever. Because I think that's great. That's how he showed his love. And even what she said was when they got back together was first she said, "Oh, that's my best friend," and then she said something like, "Oh, but the gifts help too." Those gifts help a lot too. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the Birkin bags.
Well, see, for me,
Mm.
it just bothers me, when people step in the way of other people's feelings. Like, you can't really just like tell somebody how they should feel about whatever it is that they're doing. Like, you gotta kind of step back and let them live their life and understand that forgiveness is available.
Oh my
You know what I'm saying?
goodness.
Like, it's crazy. Because like people act like forgiveness is not available. Like we can't just forgive somebody. Like, I always have this analogy that I go through with everybody. And I always tell them, I ask them, I say, how do you feel about being punched in the face? Like really, how do you feel about being punched in the face?
And what do
they
people say?
always say, it sucks. I don't want to be punched in the face. Right? And then that's when I hit them with, it doesn't bother me at all. I don't feel no type of way about it. I don't get mixed up in the feelings. I don't get like there's nothing wrong with it for me.
So you mentioned forgiveness. I want to know your thoughts on that. So I was on the phone with my sister, and we were talking about the Ryan Henry thing. I'm sure y'all know, but I'll give a quick little real quick.
Please
So
do,
Ryan,
I don't know.
Okay, so Ryan Henry is a very famous business owner. Well, very successful. Let me not say famous. Very successful business owner. He owns Black Ink in Chicago. I believe he has maybe 2 or 3 Black Inks. Don't quote me on that, but he's a successful Black man. Yeah, he's a tattoo artist, and he cheated. I don't know if he cheated because I don't know if he was in a relationship with Rachel at the time. But my sister said they were together. I have not done my fact checks on that, so let's just say they weren't together. However, he did sleep with his best friend, who's battling cancer, baby mama, mother of his kids. So, Yeah, so that's the whole thing. Like he was one of his best friends who he grew up with has his best friend has cancer, and he cheated with the mother of the guy's kids. And so I guess my thing with that is just like I don't know, like I feel so many different ways, and I guess I really want to know like what people think as far as like forgiveness goes. Like we get so caught up into what's supposed to be right, and it's like the second somebody make a mistake, or how many mistakes is it, like what is it, like because Ryan, this isn't his first time cheating publicly. Like this is maybe the third or fourth time it's been now public. So it's just like I guess how much or what when is forgiveness okay, or like what is like forgiveness for you, like what is it that a person can do for you and you can forgive them, or what is it that you can't or they can't do to where you don't forgive them anymore.
Well, see, I think that's one of those things that you got to kind of, play it by ear,
Mm-hmm.
because you feel it the way you feel it.
Mm-hmm.
It's your life.
Mm-hmm.
You can't expect anybody else to live your life for
I agree.
you. Like, you have to uh, take into account how you feel about the situation,
Mm-hmm.
first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Because if you are looking to somebody else to give you guidance on how you should feel, you got to ask yourself, are you your own person?
Right.
Like for real, like, are you on you like, come on now.
Yeah. Do you think females like okay? Let's just use this for instance, their situation. Do you think females get so caught up into what everybody thinks that they don't really know how to forgive? Because
Well,
it's like, well, like let's just say the baby mama. No, let's just say Ryan's girlfriend in the situation. Should she take him back even though he cheated with his best friend's baby mama? Like, should she be okay to forgive him, or do you think that females are always worried on who's had something to say or who thinks what in the situation?
see, I think that's one of those situations that she's gotta, go with on her own. Like, she
Mm-hmm.
can't really just decide that, okay, everybody else says I should feel this way, so
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm gonna feel.
Right.
Like, no, she's gotta look deeper. She's
Right.
gotta, she's gotta go inside herself and say, okay, I hear what everybody else is saying.
Mm-hmm.
However, this is what I'm gonna do about this situation, and that's how you take control of your life.
I
You know what I'm
agree.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
you can't just go out there and expect to be able to, you know, please everybody.
Mm-hmm.
See, because that's where you get it fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
excuse my
agree.
language. That's where
No,
you get it fucked up.
I agree. No, I agree 100%. Like I'm the same way. So I have this new thing. Like I used to be this girl who I have a real close group of friends. Like we're it's kind of gross. We talk all day nonstop. We're on FaceTime, group FaceTime. Like it's kind of disgusting. But I forever I would tell them all my business, right? No matter what situation, no matter what was going on. Oh, my boyfriend did da da da, or when I was in a relationship, oh this happened, or oh we had da da da, we arguing about this, and it had to take me getting to my situation now, and I don't talk to nobody about nothing. So it's no outside, it's no like what happens in our home stays in our home. But yeah, I guess to go back to the forgiveness thing, I think that I agree with you. I think that people should figure out what works for them and not figure out like what your mom went through or what your cousin went through or what your homegirl went through. That's not you. You got to figure out what works for yourself. So I agree 100% as far as forgiveness go. Yeah, everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Yeah. But I want to move on to some advice. So I did
Before
have
we
a.
move on, I feel like I need to drop a jewel right quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. So,
Do your thing.
for all the lovely people out there that's listening,
Mm-hmm.
okay, when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to your business, when it comes to anything that you might have your hands in,
Mm-hmm.
understand this, okay? The minute that you bring in another person into a situation, you lose
Oh my goodness.
a bit of control
Absolutely.
on that situation. Okay. Because you have to deal with what they're thinking, you have to deal with how they feel, you have to deal with everything that they want to input into the situation, you have to deal with the outside entities that want to bring into the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and there's stuff that really will hurt you that you can't see,
Uh-huh.
that you will avoid if you just keep it on a need to know basis. And I promise you, it will be a much better situation for you. Much better situation. So you have to handle your stuff on your own.
I agree.
I promise you, it will be much better for you.
I agree. That's free game. Y'all better write that down. All right, now we're gonna move on to the advice. So it says, Dear Cinnamon J, I was just enjoying a great night out with the girls during this fake ass homecoming weekend. Oh, this is new. Mm-hmm. One of my single friends started talking to these guys that were driving some motorcycles. She asked to get on, being all flirty, so she jumps on the back. His friend is with him and looks at me and say, "You gonna let your friend ride along?" So I said, "Fuck it, my nigga ain't around." I thought to myself, who gonna snitch? Wrong. My boyfriend rides by in the car with his friends. All I hear is, "What the fuck? This bitch got me fucked up." Our camp is small, but I didn't think it was that damn small. I just wanted to be there for my friend, LOL. But seriously, I want to get out the doghouse. Your girl needs some D. I know I was doing the most, but can you give some advice on what I can do to make it up to make my man happy again? Love a faithful bitch just trying to be cool with her single friends. You got any advice for her? She got in the back of that motorcycle thinking she was cute. Who told your ass to get on that damn bike and you know you got a man at home, bitches? You crazy.
Okay. So,
friend, why would you get your ass on that bike? Go ahead, you go first, friend. She said, this is what she needs. She said, I just wanted to be there for my friend, but I want to get out the doghouse. Your girl needs some D. I know I was doing the most, but can you get some advice on what I can do to make my man happy again? So what can she do to make her man happy again? Because he's pissed.
okay. So, let me tell you what the worst thing that you can do to a man is. Accepting something from another man that he can't give to you himself.
Wow.
That's the whole reason why we don't want our women having relations with multiple men. Because I'm just going to say it, we're afraid that they're going to give her something that we can't give her.
I never thought about
that. And it takes us to a place that we don't really want to be. But sometimes we don't want to admit that we care that much. Why? Because the world teaches us to be quiet. The world teaches us to hold our tongue. The world teaches us that true strength is bearing that burden alone. You know, and it's one of those situations to where we have to understand that, you know, if I choose to be with this man based upon the means that he's providing for me in this relationship, then I understand that if I accept something that my man can't give me from another man.
But you thinking too deep. She not
from over the top.
No, but it's not nothing her man can't give her. I'm sure she don't even probably give a fuck about motorcycles. Her friend got on like being on cute he, and she just with her friends, and she like, oh, whatever, I'll ride, whatever. Not thinking she was gonna be seen.
But that's not the
But what if she was to go home and be like, babe, why I got on the back of this motorcycle with this guy? Would that have been okay? Or would he still have been pitted?
That ain't the situation. You see what I'm saying? The situation is the guy said, hey, you gonna let your friend ride along? And she said, well, my guy not gonna know if he ain't here.
That's what she thought. She didn't say it.
She thought. No, in her mind. She in her mind, she's thinking herself, my guy not here. So
what advice do you have for her? She trying to get some. The girl ain't had no penis, and the girl wants some penis, and she want to get out the door.
Well, she ain't getting no penis because he's afraid he got it. I mean, she got it from
boy on the bike.
You know what I'm saying? See, it's like it could have been some threesome style stuff going on. You know
I'm screaming.
It could have. Like, we don't know.
I'm screaming.
You better believe that's what he thinking.
I'm screaming. Okay, this is the advice I'm gonna give you, friend. This is what you do. you make your man a beautiful meal, like something. Don't make him the shit you make on a regular Tuesday. Don't no pasta, not no bullshit. You go get you him some lobster, some shit, bitch. You gonna have to do something. If you can't cook, bitch, get it to go and go dirty some dishes and act like you did that shit. Like you can figure it out, friend. Go get you some nice little lingerie. Go to Adam and Eve, Cindy's, all the local, whatever is local in your city. I don't know where you're from, but they got a bunch of little adult novelty stores all over, bitch. No matter where you live. So go get you a cute little outfit. You get your little wax, you baby oil down. You put your little outfit on, put you some little heels on, and you, when you get off work, you have this nice little meal, and you. Babe, I've been waiting for you to get home all day. You know, you gotta make it like real cute. You gotta make him really feel like he's the king that he is, because he is still your king. You just fucked up, and you gotta stop letting your single friends get your ass in trouble. Let them do them. You can still be their friends, but be like, yeah, girl, I'm gonna watch your ass from here. You got your notifications on, and then make sure she got her locations on so you can track where she going, and then yeah, you're gonna be good, friend. But yeah, you gotta let you can't get on no more bikes, so you gotta let that go. All right, now we're gonna get into the time when we were doing the most. I'm gonna go first. All right, this is my favorite, one of my favorite stories. It's a homecoming story because it is like a little homecoming show. All right, so my favorite time of me doing the most was at the key party. I ain't even mentioned the key party. A lot of y'all probably know what the fuck the key party is. This is old PV. The key party was at that one place that's on old 290 that don't, everybody think is like nobody can go to, but the Hispanics. I'm talking about the place is fire. They had flat screens. Okay, cool. They had flat screens before flat screens was even a thing. I'm talking about this place is crazy. Okay, let me get to it. So we go to the key party. I'm already drunk before we even get in the party. And the officer says, follow your head with my finger. So I said, my head? Because I've done this before and it's just your eyes like this. Like I've been drunk before several times and it's just like this. He said, your head. I said, okay. So I was like, no, your eyes. And so he did my eyes. Mind you, this is prior to getting, we ain't even got in. Like we not even in the party. I'm not trying to leave. I'm trying to get in. I passed a little test. He let me in a party. I'm acting a fool with my friends. I lost my keys. I drove. Because I'm probably like two, this freshman year, probably like only two of us with cars. I lost my keys at the key party. My spare key was in Katy, Texas. This is Friday night before the game on Saturday. So it's like, mind you, I'm leaving the party at this point. So it's 2 a.m. Sunday morning, basically, at this point. And my extra key is all the way in Katy. Yeah, I was doing the most. I was so drunk. Y'all want to know what I was drinking? That good ass Don Julio. And it was everything. Absolutely everything. So yeah, that was my time of me doing the most at the damn key party. Losing my damn keys, having to go all the way to Katy in the middle of the damn night. And then having to go all the way, take my black ass to Prairie View to get to the damn game. Oh, it was kind of the worst situation. And we had motherfucking midterms. But your girl passed. And I'm doing good now. So yeah, that's my doing the most story at the damn key party. What you got for us? You got us a homecoming story? Are you doing the most?
Okay, I got a couple doing the most stories.
We just need one.
Just one for the eye, one for the homecoming blast. All right, cool. So I got this partner. He's a cute dog. Right? And we wound up going to like 3 different parties in one night.
Okay.
Right. And it was pretty crazy because I didn't really expect, him to have the clout that he had.
Right. Sorry.
Because it was just one of those situations to where it's like, all right, I'm really just now getting to know this dude. You know what I'm saying? But he's that guy.
Right.
So first we hit the hit Knights of Columbus. Right? We get in that bad boy for free. Right? Then we hit there's another party going on. What is it? What's it right next to PB Grocery?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's to the left. It was like a hallway. PB. It was. I know what you're talking about though. I can't think of the name now. Yeah.
So we hit that bad boy, right? We get it for free. Now when we get in there, here was some dudes that you know what I'm saying. He had kind of didn't really like them cats, and I kind of didn't really like them cats either, right? So, long story short, we get there, and I forget what the name of that spot is, but they
I know what you're talking
always have.
about.
It's like
It's hot as hell. The Newman Center.
Newman Center.
Newman Center.
Newman Center. And
I knew it.
And they always had those vodka laced, those vodka laced bricks, right? And we in that bad boy taking them down. You know what I'm saying? And we wound up starting a whole riot.
I believe it.
Like a group fight.
I believe it. I believe it. That place was hell. I believe it. Doing the most.
Doing the absolute most.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
I'm talking like not even close to being like off to the side or discreet
chill
or anything. Like no chill involved.
I'm screaming.
We were in there beating the hell out of some dudes.
I love it.
It was sad.
I love a good Newman Center
because it was
story.
only two of us.
I believe it.
And they had no choice. They had no choice. They had no chance either.
I already
they
know.
was all so scared.
Yeah.
Every last one of them was scared. It was just like, and that's the easiest of it all. You know what I'm saying? When they're scared, it's easy.
Yeah. That's too crazy. All right, that's your time of doing the most. And that was another good episode of Hey, You're Doing the Most. I am your host, Cinnamon J. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in.